Hey everybody, Wicked Gaming here. Today we're going to cover stability, building stability in Conan Exiles. This is one of the often most overlooked aspects of the game for most builders. We're just going to cover some of the basics of stability, what it is, and then give you some indications of how you can use it for more advanced builds. So first of all, what exactly is stability? It is a building stat that every building piece that you lay down has. You can check it with a repair hammer. Just equip it a repair hammer, and if you mouse over a building piece, for example, this stonebrick foundation, you'll see down at the bottom it has a stability of 100. If I do something like place a ceiling piece, you'll see the ceiling has a stability of 80. In this game, there are basically two types of building pieces. Those that are stability sources, and then those that actually use are cost stability. So let's cover the first type of building piece, stability sources. Those are generally what I call foundation pieces. And there's four types. You have the square foundation piece, you have the triangular foundation piece, the pillar, and then the fence foundation. Now, when these are attached to the terrain, they have 100 stability. Now, if they're attached to, say, a ceiling piece, for example, let's put a ceiling piece out here and attach a foundation piece above it, and then check the stability of that foundation piece. It has a stability of 60. The ceiling piece has a stability of 60, and the foundation piece above it will inherit that stability. Same thing with like pillars. If you put a pillar up here, check its stability, 80. This ceiling piece underneath has a stability 80, so does this pillar. So the foundation piece, when you stack foundation, or when you put a foundation piece up on top of another piece, it basically inherits the stability of the piece that it's sitting on. Now the non-source building pieces, what I call the stability sinks, or building pieces that cost stability points. Those are ceiling pieces, roof pieces, and wall pieces are somewhat special. In most cases, they have no stability cost, and they simply transfer stability from a foundation piece to either ceilings or roof pieces. But they do have a stability cost in one instance, and I'll show you shortly where you can see that. So how exactly does stability work? When ceilings and roof pieces attach to a wall or a foundation piece, it costs stability. For example, this wall here has a stability of 100. Now, if I attach a ceiling piece to it, like so, and then I check the stability of that ceiling piece, it now has a stability of 80. It's receiving stability from this wall. The ceiling uses 20 stability, so it now has 80 stability. It has a stability cost of 20. So next, if I attach another ceiling piece, it also costs 20 stability. And that amount is subtracted from the source of its stability, which is this adjacent ceiling piece. And you can see this here. 60 stability here on this piece attached to this ceiling piece, which has a stability of 80. Now I can keep doing that and extending this ceiling out as far as I can. Notice I can't place another ceiling piece here. So if I check the stability of this piece and every piece before it, so it's 80, 60 for this one, 40 for this one, and 20 stability for this one. So every ceiling piece I add, it costs 20 stability. So if I was to add any ceiling piece to this ceiling piece, the stability of the next piece would be 0, which of course it won't let us place anything. For roof pieces, it's the same thing. Let's go ahead and fly up here. Notice I cannot place any more roof pieces. So I can check the stability of my roof pieces. This roof has a stability of 75. It's attached to this wall piece, which has a stability of 100. So The next piece, the next roof piece has a stability of 50 and then 25. So you can see here the roof pieces cost 25 stability. I will not be able to attach any roof piece here until I give it some other stability. So that's going to show us the next thing about stability. Pieces get stability from multiple sources. For example, here, you'll notice, like I said, this ceiling piece here has a stability of 20. It's getting stability from this wall through these ceiling pieces. If I was to add another wall here, the stability of this would be 80, because this is the closest source of stability once I add that wall. And all of these other ceiling pieces, it's going to start counting. Instead of counting from this wall, it's counting from this wall, because this piece, its closest source of stability is that wall going through that foundation piece. So it's 60. This one, it's getting its closest source of stability from this wall. So it's 60. So notice I have no more 40 or 20 stability pieces of ceilings in this line here. Same thing with this roof piece. If I add some wall pieces here and then fly up, you'll see this piece, which had 25 stability before, now has 75, and I can now continue to add more roof pieces until I run out of stability. So that's basically what the average builder, the basic builder, will use stability for. If you're trying to place stuff and you notice you can no longer attach ceiling or roof pieces, just break out your repair hammer. Check the stability of the piece you're trying to attach to. If the next piece you're going to attach is going to bring the stability of that new piece down to 0 or less, the game won't let you place it. So let's cover some more advanced things about stability. Let's go ahead and place a foundation stack here. Add a ceiling. And then let's add a wall. I'm going to add a wall above and below. Now let's look at the stability. This has a stability of 80 for the ceiling. The wall has a stability of 100. But watch what happens now. This wall has a stability of 100. That wall has a stability of 100. Watch what happens when I destroy this foundation piece. This wall stays standing. Now it has a stability of 55. What's going on here? Well, this ceiling piece here has a stability of 80. This wall piece has a stability of 55. Now you're seeing an instance where a wall actually has a stability cost. It's being transferred. It's getting stability from the ceiling piece, and it actually has a stability cost of 25 in order to be, I guess, just hanging here, for lack of a better term. This wall now has 80 stability because it's no longer getting stability up through that foundation piece I destroyed. It's getting stability from this ceiling piece. So that's kind of interesting, and let's play around with that a little bit more. Let's go up 2 foundation stacks. Let's add a ceiling piece here and then a wall piece. Oops, let's do that. So now watch what happens when I delete this foundation piece. It looks like the wall cannot transfer stability downwards more than just that first piece. It will not transfer stability downwards like that. Let's play around with this a little bit more. Let's go ahead and do a 2 foundation stack like we just did. Put us another foundation piece here. Now let's use fence foundations and build up. kind of tricky here. There we go. So now I have three fence foundations stacked up to a ceiling piece. Let's go ahead and delete this foundation piece. Nothing falls because it is a foundation piece. This is a fence foundation piece. Now watch what happens when I delete this and it no longer has any kind of connection to the terrain. Huh. So this is two fence foundation pieces being held up by a ceiling piece, and it's transferring stability downwards. How far can we take this? As far as I can tell, that I have tested, you can add as many as you want. As far as I can tell, you can add as many as you want. So let's destroy that and destroy this. That's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Stability is being transferred downward through 7 fence foundation pieces. This is actually more than just a novel thing. You can actually do some really cool stuff with this, and we'll show you in future videos. So why does this really matter? It is useful to use stability for checking things, to making sure why you can't add another piece, but you can actually do some pretty advanced things with stability. This will differentiate you between the average builder and the master builder. You want to become a master builder in this game, because if you start manipulating stability in your buildings, you can actually start making things fall in certain orders. When something is destroyed in your building, you can manipulate stability where it makes other things fall. And that's very, very useful, because you can actually start turning your base into a weapon. You turn your base into a weapon against people that are attacking it. That's why stability is really important, and it's one of the most overlooked things in this game, and it will differentiate you between a master builder and an average builder. And we'll go over some of those techniques in future videos and show you some of these death traps, some of these bases that are basically weapons that will actually destroy people if they're not careful that try to attack it. Anyway, if you found this video useful, please like and subscribe. Check back more often. We're still going to be doing Conan Exiles tutorial videos into the future. See ya.